So if we're lucky, we might get some rain. 26 degrees. It's nice, but it might be down to 0 in a couple days. So planting seeds is safe right now. So beans are going in. All right. Last year's beans. I've got a couple stragglers here. I'll bust them open and plant them first. I'm gonna push them down so they're about an inch below and then top them off. Peanut. One of my neighbors is feeding the blue jays. They like to bring them over here and leave them. The birds, that is. So a bucket from the compost pile. And man, if you could smell this, sweet. It's almost like you want to eat it. You don't, but I'm gonna top it off here. About a ½ an inch. Then I'll water it in. I'll also use this as mulch once it's completely through the soil in a couple weeks. And yeah, watering in just gives you some compost tea, or whatever you want to call it. All those nutrients will go down in the soil where the seed needs it the most. Then yeah, hopefully get some nice weather next month. Yum beans. All right, row 1 done. Another one to go. So the reason I'm doing all these hyperextensions and doing deadlifts and squats and everything is so I can spend more time out here without being in total pain and agony. I want to enjoy this. I want to enjoy this for the next 20 years. So part of my journey in weight training is so I can spend more time out here in the yard and in the garden, growing the food I love to eat. You know, it's funny, I always bring my gardening gloves out with me, but I never wind up using them. I love the feeling of the dirt in my hands. Part of the grounding, I guess. Okay, now this is last year's ground cover mulch. So I gotta strip all this away. And well, there's some beans left on here, so I can steal the seeds out of here as well. More over here, a bunch up there. Nice. And clear this out and get going in this section. So look at the soil here. Like, that looks like volcanic rock, wormholes, clay. It's just clay. So for Southern Alberta, that's all we got. You gotta amend it. And for God's sakes, don't use sand. It turns it into concrete. Just get some manure and some compost. You're good to go. So you can buy manure by the bag at most stores, or even like compost tail mix in. I don't use manure, not any specific reason other than I'm just cheap. I just use my grass cuttings and leaves and wood chips, all from my yard. But I have the advantage of having a large property, so if you don't, you can just get them at your local store. All right, so they're all laid in, ready to get tucked in. So same thing here, I didn't amend the soil first. I'm just going to cover them up with what's there and then add about 1/2 inch compost on top. All right, let's give them a big drink.